Alexander Graham Bell registrou a invenção do telefone em 1876. Para aumentar o alcance de sua nova invenção, Thomas Edison inventou o fonógrafo em 1877. Isso transformou completamente a forma de se ouvir e fazer música.
Mamãe, record, ok, alright. Bora.
In 1917, the first recorded samba was written by Ernesto Donga dos Santos and Mauro de Almeida. It is called Pelo Telefone.
Are they gonna be doing like Brazilian style beats too? Babu, Humphrey.
Keeping Time é a ideia de reunir DJs e mestres que influenciaram sua cultura.
No, I ain't saying about you got some money. I got some of my money. Because who was that? Money?
It began as a photo shoot. During the photo shoot, differences were forgotten. New understandings emerged. And Keeping Time became a short film. Durante as exibições do filme, os bateristas e DJs tocaram juntos, e Keeping Time se tornou um show. Sempre improvisado. In November of 2002, 1 month after the election of Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, Keeping Time went to São Paulo, Brazil.
Que negócio, não fala o mesmo idioma porque não tinha telefone naquela época. Se tivesse telefone, todo mundo falava a mesma língua. É, né? Então cada um criou a sua. E nós temos a nossa, que é a que eu aprendi. Agora toca os outros ritmos aí.
You taping now?
Yeah, I'm taping.
Don't laugh, man. Okay, today is Saturday, I think. And here we are in San Paulo. And we're holding court. Reverend D and my man over there, the Funk King. Anyway, man, so where'd you go out last night? I saw them two chicks come out your room. One of them was on the crutches, the other one had a short leg, man. She was walking, and I heard someone hollering because she was right next door to me. Name again?
She's famous. Sao Paulo chicken soup.
Yeah.
Looks good, too. What is this? Chicken soup.
You know the chicken, man, that clucks. Anyway, man, who's that one with the deep voice? Oh, Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. And then I heard the high voice. Jerry, come back. Will you kiss it? And I said, I better go to bed because there's security walking near your room. So.
Hey, Babu.
Bye. All right. You made it, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah. How was the flight?
Oh, too long, but I'm happy to be here. I'm safe. That's all that
How
matters.
you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys been here long?
Yeah. Yeah. We got in yesterday. Hey, oh, man. All right. How you doing? Yeah.
What's happening?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, all right.
How you doing? That's right, that's right.
Yeah.
Y'all here having a good time.
Yeah.
Y'all only got been here so far. A couple of days. A couple of days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been all right?
Yeah.
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 Coping with the Hagen. Where the fucking records at? Bad. I'll leave it. Bad.
5 alive.
How was the flight, that?
It was bad. We just came back from Japan, so I was like extra.
Woke up.
I was extra fucking jet lag.
Damn, bro.
Just like that. Japan, Yo, I spent so much dough, dude. It's so out of control over there, man.
O maior elogio que eu recebi na minha vida foi em Portugal. Eu estava fazendo um show com o nosso querido Chico Buarque de Holanda. Gosto de falar muito nele porque ele é uma pessoa muito especial para mim, o Chico. Pois é, não é só para mim, é para muita gente, mas eu gosto de fazer questão de dizer que um dia, de repente, ele vai ouvir essa entrevista e vai dizer: Neves gosta de mim, me respeita e gosta de mim. Mas então nós estamos em Portugal fazendo um show, e eu tocando com o Chico, acabou o show, fui pro camarim. Aí me entra um senhor, já grisalho, terno, gravata, entrou e falou: o senhor é o baterista, pois não? Eu falei: pois não, sim, senhor, sou. Eu também sou um baterista aposentado. Eu vim aqui lhe cumprimentar porque o senhor toca do jeito que eu gosto. Eu falei: como? Ele disse: o senhor não atrapalha. Isso foi o maior elogio que eu recebi na minha vida. O senhor não atrapalha.
Through music school, we just didn't learn about playing jazz or swing or all that stuff. And rock was just like rhythm and blues, you know, old shuffle. Sometimes at school, you had to know how to play a tango, samba, just different patterns. You know, a mambo, bolero.
Quando eu comecei a gravar, em 1958, você não podia escolher o que você toca, não. Ou você toca tudo ou não toca nada. Então eu ia gravar, não sabia o que era, se era mambo, se era frevo, se era rancho, se era choro, se era samba.
All you need is a bass drum, snare drum, hi-hat, and one cymbal, one pair of sticks, one pair of brushes. You might have a mallet if you need it for something. That's all you need. You don't need all them extra cymbals and that. You can't play this. You can't play all that. That make it swing. So that's my mentor.
Shit. The fuck? I never seen none of this shit. Oh.
Go. Gotta hit over that.
Fuck yeah, I'm about to go crazy.
Going back to the old school.
Yo.
I'm making real beat tapes. You might as well just go. I have 4 beat tapes when I leave. 4 60-minute tapes.
I'm ready, cut.
Dude, just trying.
What kind of shit?
Hip hop, broken beat.
Yeah. This place is crazy.
No, basically hip hop and broken beats.
I was the first day too. Directly from Japan.
Everybody's sleeping on it.
Quero ouvir os outros para poder acompanhar. E cada um quer se ouvir, então você não ouve ninguém. No outro dia. Não, toca errado, mas cada um toca para si.
Now you just like a little like no, you got to sing. So with press rolls, it's a whole different ball game.
E você, se você toca sozinho, você faz o que você quer. Se você bota um outro, você já tem que entrar num acordo. Cada vez que você vai botando, tem que entrar em acordo. Senão fica uma conversa que ninguém se entende. E música é uma conversa.
No, I want to see the Brazilian stuff. I mean, that's what I want to see. I don't know. Echeverris, bro.
Eu não me sinto nem baterista, eu me sinto um ritmista, conforme se falava antigamente. Percussionista, né? Porque o meu instrumento, mesmo que eu comecei a tocando, foi tamborim. Eu saía da minha escola tocando tamborim, saía no Império Serrano.
Do Nordeste, as crianças brincam muito com isso.
What was that? How much was the whistle?
Not yet.
I can't even explain. It's just instinct. You try to go with instinct, and sometimes it don't work, but most of the time it does. I bought 2 crates so far, and I look at them all the same. You know what I'm saying? Like most of them are. I've made some pretty good choices. Where's the exchange spot? Alright, how much did you exchange? How much you exchange? How much did you get?
What do you call that?
Chicken bounty.
Chicken bounty.
Like chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows stuff.
Hey, is there anywhere to exchange? Is there anywhere to exchange some money?
Yeah. This is unique here.
Breaks, samples, stuff to play out,
exchange.
everything really. A little bit of everything.
Exchange.
I like it all, so not just one thing, but you know, whatever pops out, whatever.
Exchange.
Over there in blue, maybe he can exchange for you. Maybe. The blue shirt over there, yeah. Marcos.
Excuse me. Did you exchange? Exchange money?
Que não entendi, não.
That bass drum sound pretty good, don't it?
That's good. Wow. Well, you made it? Derf.
Beautiful.
Good. So you made it?
You made it? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I mean,
you made it.
Yeah, right?
I just wanted to buy something I never seen before, and I did that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
It's some kind of a whistle, but I can't make that. I'm gonna have to. I don't even want nobody to see me play it until I learn how to play it. You know, but he got a sound.
This is the place, though. And it was great to see Billy Higgins' name on our drum scan up there.
No sticks, huh?
Apache is the name given to an indigenous people that live in the southwestern United States. It is also the name of a 1954 Western that starred Burt Lancaster as the last true Indian. The film inspired Jerry Lorden, an English songwriter, to write a song of the same name. Lorden gave Apache to a pop group named The Shadows. The Shadows liked it and recorded it. Their version was a hit in 1959. The strident guitar-driven melody made the song a hit for a variety of artists during the 60s. In 1972, a group of studio musicians called the Incredible Bongo Band made a cover of Apache. The bongo solo in this version, by Bahamian King Garrison, was simultaneously an exaltation and a call to action. It is a perfect break. Almost immediately, Apache became a playlist staple of a West Bronx sound system DJ named Kool Herc. Herc, a Jamaican immigrant, took 2 copies of the record and extended the Harrison break. This routine was really popular with the dancers and became a centerpiece of his parties. This exchange between Harrison and Herc, a drummer and a DJ, is one of the opening volleys of hip-hop culture.
You know, at the time, I think the only blatant Brazilian thingy I ever heard was Running. You know, everything else was like obscure and flipped up to the point where I didn't even know it was bossa nova or samba. So that was, to me, it was like, wow, it feels like the same spirit as hip hop, but these people actually play instruments. You know.
What did you think the song was about?
I don't know. I still don't know what it's about. All I know is that it makes me feel good when I hear it. What does it mean?
I used to dress and live like a hippie. Since 1964, with 14 years old, with big hair like I have here, because I was this guy who loved to see roots, Indians' roots. I love to make researches about Brazilian roots of the Indians, the American Indians, the Comanches, Navajos, and the Blackfoots, all these kind of histories. I used to read a lot. All the adventurous things, you know. And I used to dress these patchwork paints, and I used to use this bandana, with the call, you know, this is Mexicans bandanas. Yeah, like what the name of the guy? No, earlier from Santana. Oh my God! Just a moment.
Play the guitar?
Yeah.
It goes deeper than the lyric. That's probably why I like bossa nova and samba and Portuguese music, because I don't understand what they're talking about, but for some reason it makes me feel good.
Willie Nelsson.
Willie. Oh, that's very good. I would never have thought of that.
Yeah, you know, and I used to look at him and say, wow, I love when I be old. I want to be like him, you know, with big hairs, with the bandana. It's like an old Indian. And I used to play like this. And George Ben, starting to put a quick name, nickname in me. And all the music he was playing and say, "Go Comanche! Play Comanche!" All the time he used to say Comanche, Comanche. And this is not Comanche, it's Navajo style, right? Sure. But he used to confuse the things and say Comanche, Comanche. And this is, I never gave some importance to this, no.
And that horn line is hot. When I came across Georgie Benn, I was like, wow, I've never heard this. This is hot. And one of the songs was Comanche that I gravitated towards and ended up sampling.
30 years later, you know, a lot of young people around the world asking, who is the Comanche? Who is the Comanche? And the Brazilian DJs came to talk with Triunfo and talk with me. You know what? Who is the guy who George Benn always, he made a music with the name Comanche. You know who is the guys? I said, I know who is the guy, this is me.
Music's not just beats or sampling, this kind of things. You have to come up and say something with these elements that you're using.
Cymbal and anything you want to lay out there with your snare drum. Yeah.
I had to be on stage with musicians, people that study music, you know. I never had the chance to study music, you know. I don't know what's chords, notes, you know. I don't know none about this. I think to do music, you gotta have a reason to do music, you know. A good reason.
DJ Neves from Brazil.
Bola lançada para Jair. Tem condição de jogo, atraiu o goleiro. Vai marcar. Bateu efeito, correu. Atirou e gol! Golaço! Brasil!
Everybody, if you got the words, I want you to know that these are to Brazil.
os instrumentos de percussão.
And the same era was playing here. You know, we had shows like Too Short came to Brazil, Como D came, Bismarcky, you know, all these things, you know. The same music that motivated us here, the same thing could be for you, you know, there.
When Stan Getz came out with doing Desinfinato or something, that's when I got involved in it, because I'm always listening. Instead of, I started with the sticks. And like you said, I was playing with the group and the guy said it's too loud, so I switched from the stick to a brush and I just go and rip. But what I did, I got bored playing bop, 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 bop. I turned it around, I play backwards. One, bop, bop, bop. I do it backwards. I like it because you got a backbeat. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and I started with on the 2. And that's where I played it.
The first music, I think so, Europe and America understood about Brazil was bossa nova. This is something very understandable.
Sure.
Because it's related with jazz, it's related with jazz harmony, it's related to the way that everybody is international samba.
In high school,
then the Quincy Jones came out with the Soul Bossa Nova, you know, and when the Soul Bossa Nova came out, so that was kind of the first time I was hearing, you know, Brazilian music, but it wasn't the pure Brazilian music, it was like the commercial Brazilian music. Then you know, and you listen, you think it's that do, so you playing that, you know that's not even scratching the surface of what the real beat was. Right.
Tropicalia, how can you explain for them? It's a little bit of rhythm and blues, it's a little bit of... Caetano used to make some ballads and blues ballads, and then he go to funk, and then he go to hip-hop.
Then later on, you know, I'm listening to records. I bought the Folkways records where they had authentic recordings of Brazilian records, and they were doing the over the shots, you know, and the Candomblé rhythm, and I was listening to that. Then they turned around when Marvin Gaye came out with What's Going On. The percussion players was playing like a reverse samba beat, and that was turned out to be a big old hit and changed the whole way that the percussion players in America was playing rhythm, because now you had do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, which nobody was playing like that before. So that changed the whole way of thinking, and I credit that to the Brazilian influence into the American music.
Exatamente. Porque você é o resultado do que você ouve. O Bituca dizia para mim, ouça muito. Luciano Perrone dizia para mim, ouça e veja os outros tocar. Então, eu ouvia todo mundo. Aí nessas alturas, eu filtrei e fiquei com a minha. Fiz a minha, a deles. Né? Então, é o que eu acho que todo mundo é, um pouquinho de cada um. Porque se você não tiver informação, como é que tu vai aprender? Tem que ter alguém para ser uma referência. Eu sou fã para mim, o meu ídolo estrangeiro é o Humphrey.
From 65 until 72, everything happens in parallel. We're still with Bossa Nova and quartets, Samba jazz quartets and quintets in Brazil. We get new composers like Chico Buarque, Edu Lobo, Geraldo Vandré, Hermeto Pascoal is starting to. A lot of popular music with huge harmony and good construction music like jazz. A lot of good composers. At the same time, we have the beginning of the rock in Brazil, who they call Yeah Yeah Yeah. Was Roberto Carlos, Erasmo Carlos beginning. At the same time, we have this kind of happy, I can say, happy black Brazilian music, who is different from the samba, is different from the tropicalia, from Gilberto Gil and Caetano.
You want to check it out?
I know it. If you guys ain't getting it, something's wrong.
And this has a beat near the American music, but it's not jazz, and it has something from jazz, something from funk, but we call pilantragem. It's a little bit more cool than the funk, you know. This was Wilson Simonal, who was the biggest singer, and Jorge Ben and Trio Mocotó, what they call samba soul, samba rock.
Brazil is such a foreign country to me. I don't really know much about the music. I'm just learning as I go. I feel like an idiot every time I put on another record. Like this. That's horrible.
It's all good, you know what I mean? They put me up on certain stuff. I ain't gonna take all I see what they're buying, but I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I got my own ethic, so, you know, I'll just do my own thing. But hopefully they, you know, hey Jay, this is hot. I got this already, so.
It's cool, because I buy different shit. We had totally different likes, so we will cross paths on a couple things. But like their depth compared to mine too was like totally different, and what they're searching for is different. So it's cool. I always learn because they're buying stuff that I'm not even hip to. So it can only be good.
Oh, what's that? 500 AL. As they say down here, Cabo. Straight funky.
I haven't paid for anything yet, but on the other days I went shopping, it was pretty good just because the dollar got more power over here. 25, like, you know, just divide everything by 3 and it's all good.
Babu, the dilated junkie. So turn this shit up and do it like this one time. Do for yourself. Self-scientific. Yeah. You understand me? Self-mission.
Out here, you don't even know what the records are, saying. You know what I'm saying? I can't read Portuguese, so I'm just going by covers, really. That's a hot K-Tel. K-Tel got busy on that one. Oh, that's what he's talking about, dude. If you don't want that, dude, I'll take that, dude. That was great for that Spanish record. How's that?
All right, so I'll just get it for sure.
Okay.
See, we like different stuff. See what I'm saying? Like Jay might run into some stuff where there's nothing on there, but there might just be like some open notes or something that he knows that I'm gonna be into. Then I might find some like 130 BPM break. What the hell am I gonna do with it?
Abraham and the Casanovas edited together. Part 1 and 2. Abraham and the Casanova. I know that. Oh, really? Oh, that's dope.
Era uma coisa louca, cara. Nunca vi isso no mundo. Nunca vi isso no mundo em canto nenhum. Você vê aqui o tanto de gente naquela época. 72, 73. Olha aqui o que era que eles juntavam.
How many people gathered together in 72, 73?
Aqui tinha uma equipe só. Sabe o que eles faziam?
One crew only gathered together.
Eles pegavam o clube, assim, ó. Vamos supor que isso daqui era tudo um ginásio enorme. Ok? Eles conseguiam pôr 100 caixas aqui, 50 caixas, 80 caixas, mais 100 caixas, mais 200 caixas. Eles disputavam para ver quem tinha maior equipamento. Era uma guerra de equipamento, era uma batalha.
Equipment war, who had more?
Era uma batalha de som.
Oh, you know what Babu just came up on? He's gonna trade me. K-Tel comp with Hook and Sling, part 1 and 2 put together.
You found that?
Yeah, he found it.
Where are you talking about?
Next door where he's looking right now.
5, 6, 7. Oh, the guy's open? 11, 12, 13. Oh, over there?
Yeah,
over here?
Found it.
Motherfucker, man. Not here. No, because he can't be going there. That would be my copy in there. I have mine on.
No, not in there. He found it at the
Onde é Elvis?
Tinha uma coisa muito engraçada, essa daí vocês vão saber o que acontecia. Acontecia que na época existiam os espiões, spies, né?
Spies,
né? Eles ficavam olhando os discos que tocavam. Aí você pegava um disco, colocava lá na picape. Aí tinha um cara aqui que ficava fazendo, tava vendo e...
He would take a look at that.
Aí ela olhava ele. Né? Para ele descobrir de quem era o disco, porque muitas equipes tinham músicas tão raras que ninguém tinha. E ninguém descobria de quem era aquela música.
Very rare sound, so the crews wanted to see. Yeah, you told me, like, that's what it.
Ninguém descobria. O que era que os caras faziam para se livrar? Eles pegavam aqui no rótulo do disco e pintavam de preto. Ou colocavam alguma coisa em cima. O cara lá, colocava lá a faixa, o cara que olha aqui. Não via nada. Não via nada.
Elvis was a hero to most, but he never meant shit to me. You want beats, guys? I'll fucking give you beats.
Before Kamazimut, I play with just in studio. A lot of recording. Yeah, Roberto Carlos. A lot of rhythm. Roberto Carlos, Chico Buarque, Bethânia, Maria Bethânia. I play with a lot of kind of styles. I'm so happy about this because I'm learning too much. Just no samba, rock, valse, tango, everything, and I like this.
Before 96, 97, I was straight either hip hop and jazz, and that's it, you know, with a clock around my neck. Then I raided a radio station when I was younger. You know, you do dumb things when you're young, and from there, I learned about different types of music, and Brazilian was one of the main ones I liked out of everything.
I bought a lot of instruments because I was listening to a lot of records, as I still do. And, you know, I tried to duplicate the things I heard on record. And Azimuth is one of my favorite groups, so naturally that's one of the groups I tried to see if I could try to duplicate or do my style of this type of music, you know, and it just, once I got into it, I just turned into a whole album, you know. Because their music is just, it's crazy, man, it's spiritual, it's hard to explain. Good feel, it's like, you know, leave you feeling good, like some more airs or something.
Okay. This guy, one guy, just one.
He does it all in a bomb shelter.
Okay.
A little bigger than this, but
yeah. Very good. All right. My style of play Samba is a little different to the Wilson. I play very, how can I say, very broken, like a crazy Samba. It's very broken because I know the compass, it doesn't matter if you play in 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you play 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, doesn't matter. 3, 4, 5, 4, 7, 4, doesn't matter. It's the same. You can come together and... This is a bigger one, very. This is too loud. is Chequeré.
Chequeré, yeah.
The school of Samba. Don Chacal. Do it. The percussionists do it. Very loud, this one. Very, very good. I remember in 72, exactly 72, one guy go to see Azimuth and the recording in the studio, and he said, "This is Bertram, everybody know about this. Oh, you guys is, I can't understand your song. You guys is like 20 years after, 20 years ahead." He said something like that. Okay, 20 years now, no problem. It's fine.
30 years.
30 years, exactly. Now it's 30 years. I said, oh, it's okay, no problem. I don't know. Explain you what the magic is. I think is the union, and here and a chair. This is important. Brazilian for musician. Eh? Let's do it. Let's hear. Oh, very nice. What's this now? Without discrimination. Ele que gravou aquele CDzinho lá que tava. Segura aí, filho, faz favor. Ele que gravou aquele CD. Vamos lá.
Mamão? Boa figura. O conjunto deles é muito bom. Alô! Fale, my brother.
So the Wilson is like the traditional Brazilian drummer, Samba traditional drummer. It's fantastic. And he play everything, of course, but especially the root of Wilson is Brazilian Samba.
Samba was born out of the Afro-Brazilian rhythms and dances collectively known as batuque.
Porque eu já fui criado ouvindo esse som de atabaque, de escola de samba. Que a minha mãe, quando nós éramos pequenos, ela não saía na escola, mas ela ia ver. Então todo carnaval a gente tinha que ver o Império Serrano na avenida.
As primeiras influências para você como
vem de lá. Já se aliou do candomblé, que eu ouvia com 5, 6 anos, para o baile dos 7, 8 anos e para a escola de samba. É um somatório do que eu sou.
I saw Wilson and Elis Regina and Elisete Cardoso, the big singer, old singer, and big orchestra like Cipó and orchestras and radio station and TV station. So Wilson is a legend, live legend in Brazil. Ian is my friend too.
Tá legal, meu irmão. Vai com Deus.
Pelo telefone, the first recorded samba was written in a terreiro in Rio de Janeiro by Donga and Mauro de Almeida. Donga was the nephew of a street vendor and a priestess of candomblé in Praça 11 named Tia Ciata. She was a baiana. Her backroom was a terreiro. The center of Afro-Brazilian spiritual life are the terreiros of candomblé. Ciata and many other baianas created a safe environment for samba to emerge. To this day, every samba school has a baiana wing.
Vem do barro e depois vai evoluindo como tudo evolui na vida, né? E cada um onde você se achar que é. Eu me acho no candomblé e Deus me livre, guarde. Ai, meu pai, pelo amor de Deus. Cuida de mim.
E você é filho de quem?
Meu pai chama-se Ossan. Isso aí a gente não tem que estar falando muito não, mas eu vou falar porque você me perguntou, você não sabe, inocente. A gente não fala muito porque quem tem medo, mas como eu acredito nele, eu sou filho de Ossan, que é o dono da folha, é o dono do mato.
Obrigado por dar essa informação.
E sou filho de Oxum, né? Que é a Nossa Senhora Aparecida, Oxum Apará, que é a dona dos lagos, dos rios aí, né? Mãe carinhosa. Tenho meus fundamentos, né? Graças a Deus. E acredito muito neles.
Mas normalmente eles falam isso.
Não, eu falo. Se me perguntar, eu falo. Eu não vou ficar falando sozinho. Mas se me pergunta, você me perguntou, eu falo. Não, geralmente, é porque o pessoal, quem é de santo, tem esse negócio. Não, eu não vou estar dizendo meu. Eu digo porque eu acredito no meu. Então, eu tenho que falar nele. Porque eu acho que quanto mais eu falar nele, mais ele fica perto de mim. Escola de samba é religião. Para os antigos é religião. Para pro bacana é curtição. Vai para lá, bota a mulher nua na frente, tá tudo certo. Quanto mais nua, melhor. Mas a escola de samba não é bem por aí. Também tem, mas no fundo o povo não tem um fundo religioso. E cada bateria toca pro santo da escola.
Ismael Silva founded the first samba school, Deixa Falar, in 1928 in Estácio de Sá neighborhood of Rio. The sambistas of Estácio de Sá emphasized the percussive aspect of the music and created Samba de Morro, which we know today as Carnival Samba. In the 1930s, Moreira da Silva invented a style called Samba de Breque or Break Samba. 40 years before King Harrison and Kool Herc, da Silva would famously make a break in the music and speak a poetic aside. Império Serrano was founded in 1947. It is from the Madureira area of Rio. It is famous for introducing frying pans and kitchen utensils as percussion instruments.
Que eu saía na minha escola, que é Império Serrano, aliás, eu gostaria de falar, né? Eu sou Império Serrano nesse mundo e no outro. Se eu morrer também lá em cima, eu vou ser Império Serrano. Mas que eu aprendi a gostar do Império Serrano por causa da minha mãe. E aprendi a gostar do Flamengo por causa do meu pai. Era da ala das baianas, era. Era não, é porque continua. No carnaval ela desce, vem aí, bota a baiana dela e vai à luta.
Alô? Senhoras e senhores, é com muito prazer, muita honra, que eu estou realizando um sonho de poder apresentar um dos maiores bateristas da história do Brasil, Wilson das Neves.
guess I'll wait like 2 more. Okay.
Never been there. I'm a Brazilian, but you know, I know Mangueira in you. After that, you know what they say about São Paulo? That we don't have summer schools, you know, compared to that shit in Rio, you know. We're small fishes.
Something happens where you just keep going, and that's where we're at. So you need to stop after.
Well, nothing's happening though. What are we?
Well, that's because we're waiting for you to stop.
I was just saying everyone picks something that goes on top.
Oh, so people layer on top of you? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought we were gonna go to Jay, doing his little 4, and then we go back to the samba, and then we do it all over again.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So what are we doing then?
After the he's chiming in as I'm going. After your 4 bars, he comes in with some shit. And when he throws in that one, we're all doing our little bits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to make beats, dog. I just want to make beats. I thought today I'd be making beats. I'm about to go to the academy, go drink in a little while.
So you said you got 4 60-minute tapes?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff?
Hip-hop beats, all sampled off Brazilian records and stuff. Airto. One of Airto's first records. Airto. Young Airto. People say they make beat tapes, but they be on CD. That's cool, but went back to the basics for Brazil. Had to. Might move out here and end up doing all Brazilian cats, you know what I'm saying? You never know. I'll be out here just producing Brazilian cats, singers and rappers. I do my shit for me anyway first, for my health, and then people like it. Damn, thank you. Hey, I was saying I could go in there and then y'all can watch TV.
I think they just
Nah, cause I, you know what I'm saying? Can't be doing that shit, you know what I'm saying? I go up in here and just, oh shit! You got that shit? You like that?
staying later to be. I'll come in right there.
That was hot. The way that shit blended in and out, when you're coming in a little bit over my...
That's the record they hounded me for.
Oh, are they?
Let me show you why.
Too much,
too much grits.
It says funk everywhere.
Hello?
What do you think about the drum machine?
It's a tool, like stick, like a snare. You can do music with the drum machine, or you can then do music. With everybody, for us, we are musicians. Music is the point.
Homeboy trying to mix.
When he started to make music, he forget the drum machine, or he can use the drum machine and play together with the drum machine and starting to make music. That he started to make music.
What kind of singing is that, man?
Aí comecei direto mesmo. Sei que até hoje, graças a Deus, vem cantar.
E assim, a gente morava numa favela, né? Você sabe, morar na favela, as condições são... Não é nem falar que são precárias, são precaríssimas. Você não tem luz elétrica no seu barraco, você não tem água encanada, você não tem nada. Você é totalmente excluído, você é o zero à esquerda mesmo. Sem endereço, né, para mostrar para as pessoas. Até para arrumar um serviço tem que dar endereço do seu vizinho, do seu melhor amigo. E para ouvir os discos tinha que ir na casa dos amigos também. Então, quer dizer, era uma coisa de guerreiro mesmo, sabe? De não se entregar mesmo ao sistema. O sistema queria que a gente fosse aquilo que eles queriam, mas a gente não queria ser o que eles queriam, assim.
Before the 90s, the rap parties was more into the ghettos, you know. We didn't have parties like we have nowadays, like in fancy neighborhoods, you know. And before, strictly a black thing and a poor, you know, ghettos, like poor black people, you know. And if you want to go to parties, you have to go there. I remember the first parties that I've been, you know. Alô?
Por que eu gostei daquele tão rápido? Talvez não era porque eu já tinha referência com maracatu, que era uma coisa de rua. Talvez não era porque eu era um dançarino de frevo, que eu dançava na rua. Certo? Talvez não era porque eu era acostumada com os batuques, as rodas de capoeira também, que era rua. Então eu sempre fui um cara da rua. Nasci no sítio e quando eu ia pra cidade eu era da rua. Certo? Então o senhor, eu fiz maracatu, rua, frevo, rua, samba de roda, rua, capoeira, rua, certo? E street dance, rua, hip hop, rua, entendeu?
We're like autopsy specialists. That's a bad way to look at it. I prefer to look at it as a biopsy. It's still living.
I think they look for a lot of grooves and a lot of more up-tempo type stuff.
DJ Babu!
For me, I look through garbage-ass records looking for that one song that's got the real open part that I could just mutilate, and so that's kind of where I'm at.
If I could.
12?
No, he won't.
Yeah, 12.
12?
Yeah.
J.Rocc!
J.Rocc es DJ famoso en los Estados Unidos.
Babu, all them dudes. I was ready to come, you know. I was staying in my room while y'all was partying some nights. So you're like staying up the whole night and go to the academy and drink Red Bulls. Digging. Play it off like I slept.
Madlib!
Humphrey. Paul Gadson. Paul Humphrey. Jamie Gadson.
We come to bring what we're doing, but we really want to see the music of their country.
What's going on, partner?
Yeah, that's what we come to see, because what we've heard and seen in our country, what they do is we really enjoy.
Happy as a squirrel, finding all the nuts at the bottom of the tree. No, I'm enjoying myself. With you, all the cats, Gadson, everybody, man, having a ball.
So what does this mean for you?
Oh, it beats working 9 to 5, and we're making history. And enjoying it.
This is very important. Like the legendary drums on the way. I'm very proud about this. For keep this guy together and play with this guy together. Friend of mine and the new one, fantastic. I'm very happy to play with this guy. Meu compadre, Wilson das Neves. João is very good. A long time ago, it's fantastic.
They are my teachers.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah. And now, fantastic guys too.
I'm just the student together with the teachers.
Oh,
they are my dreamers.
Oh, yeah.
They are the real Jedi's. This guy's fucking good.
Procure prestar atenção ao som firme e preciso da bateria. Procure prestar atenção ao som firme e preciso da bateria. Em meio à massa sonora formada por outros instrumentos de percussão. Em meio à massa sonora formada por outros instrumentos de percussão. Som seco da batida com os instrumentos de percussão.
the other cats, these disease.
Yeah, see how they adjust to what's happening.
It's sweet. Well, I'm sure we can make it lock.
Oh, yeah.
falava em músico no disco. Tem milhões de discos aí que nós gravamos, não, deixa pra lá, velho. Tem milhões de discos aí que nós gravamos que ninguém sabe quem é que tá tocando. Que não botavam. Nessa época não colocavam. A Elis Resina que começou a botar.
A primeira pessoa
a colocar, Que negócio, vamos falar dos músicos. Tem um conjunto que me acompanha, os patos, os melhores músicos, aquelas coisas, né?
Ela é uma pessoa incrível, né?
A Elis Resina era sensacional. Como cantora, então, Deus me livre. Não aparece, é difícil aparecer igual.
It's using magnetism with a gravitated rhythm. 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 It's using magnetism with a gravitated rhythm.
Yes, that was something, wasn't that something? Wasn't that something? Wasn't that something? Yes, that was something. Wasn't that something? Yes, that was something. What was that? Yes, everything was lovely.
sounds, y'all. Listen to the sounds.
Next time I come back and laugh, I'm gonna come down here earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.